get your hair done, wear your right footwear, and you're sorted.
Hello everyone and welcome to the Real Talk at the Hair Diary. And we are your hosts. I am Sana and that is Sonia. And we are professional hair designers. Joining us today is Shika, who's a professional personal stylist who helps people create stylish and confident looks. Welcome to the podcast, Shika.
Thank you for having me here. Super excited to talk about hair and style together.
So Shika, this brings us to our first question for you. What is the importance of hair in fashion?
I think it is the crowning glory, I would say, because if I remember my first conversation with a very big makeup artist. He's like, get your hair done, wear your footwear, the right footwear, and you're sorted. I mean, it was a group workshop. It was Corey Walia. It's stuck in my head.
Yeah.
He's like, if your hair is correct, your footwear is done. Anything in between doesn't matter.
Correct.
So that is how important hair is, and that is how important I have been the importance of it. I've been talking with my clients also.
So I truly believe in what you said. I agree. What do you think, Sana?
That's what I said.
Yeah.
I mean, it's very important
Yeah.
for your hair to be done, and I mean, your clothing cannot be wrong. Your hair cannot be, right. Your vice versa. They all have to go in sync with each other.
Absolutely.
Is what I feel. And hair, people have become very conscious about the way they carry their hair themselves.
Absolutely.
So likewise, how fashion is so important to people. Like that, hair is equally important.
It is.
That brings me to the other question, Shikha. Now you've been a very regular client of ours, okay, for so many years.
8 or 9 years, I would say.
Yes.
A decade.
A decade, yes.
Oh yeah. Easy.
And we've seen you, we've cut your hair, we've colored your hair, we've styled you for a couple of events, shoots, whatever you do. We discuss everything before we go ahead. How important do you feel is getting a regular haircut?
It is very, very important for the health of your hair. One.
True, yeah.
Second, but more than anything else, I would say getting the right person to do your hair
Yeah.
is more important. See, there are salons everywhere. We all know that. But having the right people giving you the right advice
Yes.
is more important, I would say. You can invest in Botox and all of that for your hair, but that is just to get sales. It is not the actual thing we should be doing.
True.
And the reason why I have been trusting you both since so many years, got my daughters here.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
Oh,
Oh
yeah.
yes. Yes. We've been styling them for so many years
My husband
now.
comes.
Yes,
So I
yes.
mean, it's not only my clients, even my family comes
Yes.
because I know you all give genuine opinion.
Thank you for that.
Yeah. And because I know you all will not just be like, oh, please color your hair, it's become grey. Please do Botox because maybe your work needs it or something. You all will be like, please don't do it will ruin your hair.
Yes.
And
Yes.
It's so funny. I just posted something on Instagram the other day, maybe 3 days back. Is your stylist is right if your stylist knows how to say a no.
No.
So if
exactly.
your stylist cannot tell a no to you, like even for you, like you will not give wrong opinions to people just to flatter them,
Chance.
or just probably get a buck out of them,
Absolutely.
It doesn't work like that. Yeah. So similarly in our field too,
Absolutely. In fact, I feel, I don't know why, pushing people to do something
Is just not the
is
right way
not-
to go about
and
it.
that goes for my field as well.
Yes.
I cannot make people shop.
It's a big red flag. So, as I know that you help people design their look, you help people
Precisely.
style their look as per their jobs or whatever their need is. Same way we design hair as we create different looks for them and we design different kind of character for them. What is your take on hair designing?
Hair designing, definitely as per your face.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah.
You're correct.
Like
Yeah.
because we go hand in hand, right? Like you
Absolutely.
style people by clothes, we style people by hair. So
Yeah, like pear-shaped body, pear-shaped
yeah,
face.
pear shape.
I don't know what other.
Yeah, like
Those are the
I mean, there are heart shapes, round shapes, square shape. In fact, because of ChatGPT, I would say people have started using ChatGPT as their answer to things, but then they actually come and connect with us, like
Yeah.
in our field, they'll be like, oh, but my ChatGPT said that, and people have started having this
Yeah,
conflicting
yeah,
positioning
yeah.
here. Should we trust this or should we trust a human? I mean, that is a conversation I am having with my clients now because
I think we're still
We're
coming
still-
to terms with it.
Yeah,
you know,
exactly.
like-
We've had clients come to us with pictures where they've cut their bangs and they've chat GPT. Oh, this is how I look. I think you should do this for me, or I think you should do that color for me. Are you facing that as well when you style
Oh.
people?
not only styling, even color analysis.
Oh.
If I'm doing, because now, see, who wants to spend an XYZ amount to get a color analysis done by someone, a human,
Yeah.
and ChatGPT is doing it for free.
Yeah, but I also feel that ChatGPT has never felt your hair, has never
Exactly.
seen you actually in person. You know, I feel when you actually talk to your clients is when you get an energy, feel, you know, what their personality is. I mean, sometimes you just punch in so many things about yourself that, you know, you don't even know. And then ChatGPT just is giving you an answer back, but I don't know how it works.
For me, I'll tell you what happens. See, when it comes to clothing, forget the color analysis only. ChatGPT, you'll ask, I have a pear body type. Now help me curate a look. Wear flare denim, wear fitted top, XYZ. But that human also has a problem, heavy tummy.
Yeah.
Or maybe a thick arm.
Yeah.
Or maybe short neck.
Yeah.
What about those? Now, ChatGPT is not human to actually see it,
Yeah.
to understand her concern,
Yeah.
and then give her
Yeah.
and answer in a way that's comfortable for her to understand.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So
that's
this-
a machine talking, like it's like reading a book.
Yeah. Yeah.
Basically, reading a
Yeah.
book. Now,
That's
not
what, no, you punch in and they give you what you want to hear. Like I feel
Exactly.
that's what I
Exactly.
feel.
Yeah, exactly. And that's where we hair designers come in and you fashion stylists come in. And I think our line goes hand in hand completely.
100%.
Yeah.
I mean, I cannot work without you. You cannot work without me. It's like that.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Exactly.
We both need each other.
Yeah.
So it becomes a great
Or a
collab.
relationship or a collab.
Collab, yeah.
Yes, yes.
You know, thinking of you know, collab, could you help me or our listeners and audience also understand that what are the important factors according to you that you probably would choose a particular hairstyle or a hairdo or something, or you'd recommend your clients? You know, suppose a client comes to you, I'm sure they trust you completely, you know, like 100%. They will ask you, okay, what do you feel I need to do? You know, what are those basic factors that drive you to tell your clients to do this, not to do this when it comes to your hair or clothes and stuff like that?
In terms of hair and clothes?
Yeah, like a full look altogether, if you want to say.
Okay, for example, if I talk about hair and clothes together,
Yeah.
Someone who's wearing a covered neckline,
Okay.
I'll make sure that they are either tying a pony or a bun,
Yeah.
Correct.
or like right now my neckline is covered, so I have kept it on one side. You know, just to create a look and show that little bit of neck.
Yes.
Yeah. A little skin.
A little
basically.
skin.
Yeah.
So showing that little bit of skin is very important.
Yeah.
So that is one of the most basic things, because people think that just leaving the hair open is getting
Is
dressed.
getting dressed. That's not called low maintenance hair. That's called not doing anything
Yeah,
to
not
your hair. Not
exactly.
taking an
Yeah.
effort.
That's, you know, I also feel like for us, I speak on behalf of Sonia
Yes.
and me right now. Maybe not all the hairdressers that are there, but for us, it's always been educating our clients.
Yes.
You know,
Absolutely.
you're sitting in our chair, you're trusting us, you know, with your hair. That hair can, you know, must have been like the top of your teenage time. It may have really probably boosted your confidence at a particular occasion. When you're sitting in a chair, you're come with so much trust. And
Absolutely.
you'll come with so much expectation that for us, it's very important to give it back to our clients by
100%.
educating
Yes,
them. You
yes.
know?
100%.
So over there is something that we feel that
Yeah. Which is why our relation is of a decade. Like,
It's not. I mean,
it's not a small year or a number. that
No,
we've
no,
been
absolutely.
knowing and styling each other.
absolutely.
So yeah.
and that's why I feel like before any, like even you know, Shikha, like whenever we do any service, there's always a thorough consult that happens.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Before any color, before any cut, before any kind of treatment also, like spas, there's always a thorough consultation that's done, like, and that's very important, I feel, because people have become very, like, how I think you have also come across experiments, like people
Yeah.
experiment a lot now with their
Yeah.
attire. Similarly,
Yeah.
they experiment a lot with their hair also.
People come with different kind of images on our chair and tell us that we want to do a pink or a purple or a blonde or so many other colors, and I'm glad that people are experimenting with the way they style themselves and their hair, but then it's also very important that they know how much care they have to
Yeah.
take for their hair back
Yeah.
home.
Absolutely, that is actually one of the most
Yeah.
important
Yes.
things. You can't just
Yes.
change things like we just spoke, right? Nothing is transformed overnight.
Yes.
Takes time.
And if you create something, you also have to go take care of it and make sure that you maintain it.
If you give some recommendations to your clients or tips, styling tips, similarly you have haircare tips also.
Yeah.
Like a lot of haircare tips that we give a lot of our clients. So would you like to give
Yeah.
a few haircare tips today
To our viewers?
and viewers?
Heat protecting serums. One, obviously, that is for the evening. I mean, only when you're using the hot tools.
Yeah.
Yeah. Other
Otherwise
than
you have leave-ins and stuff, to protect your hair
To
from the
protect,
weather.
yeah,
and-
yeah.
yeah, but then other than that, actually, we don't talk about the haircare tips because I honestly ask them to go to the best salon that is closest to them, who can actually touch, feel the hair, because I am actually watching them virtually, most of them. So it is not fair for me to sit at home and give them a review on their hair. But yeah, we do talk on the basics.
Yeah.
The basics, like keep your scalp clean.
Yeah,
No greasy hair.
like get regular haircuts.
Exactly. Regular haircuts or color
Yeah.
if you like.
Yeah.
And if someone is graying, I definitely tell them not to completely go for global coloring.
Thank God.
Thank God, yeah.
No
Thank
100%
you.
coverage for
No
your
chance,
hair.
no chance.
Yes.
I don't do it. I will not suggest anyone
Yes.
because I know it looks horrible once it starts growing, and
Yeah.
it grows within 2 or 3 weeks, I think.
100%. Yeah.
So I mean that really looks it looks way worse.
Yeah.
So I would rather say, like, just color, do highlights,
Yeah.
because with that little bit of grayness in your hair, the salt pepper look with the little color just creates a better
Yeah.
look.
Yeah. It blends it
Yeah.
well. It looks
Exactly.
more
And
And
natural.
also it coming from, you. Like you're not like a professional hairstylist, you're a professional fashion stylist. But coming from you that, you shouldn't be doing this is such a breath of fresh air, because not a lot of stylists really recommend that. Like, thoda grey dikha, please jaake go cover
No
your grays and
chance.
stuff
Yeah,
like that.
yeah.
So we get a lot of that and stuff, and people tend to cover their grays every 10-15 days. They're very conscious about it. I feel you really need to carry your hair with a lot of confidence and just flaunt it if you
It's
have
your
it.
crown. Like, wear it the way it is. Embrace it.
I mean, we are growing. Why are we so scared to show we are
So,
growing?
exactly.
I mean, it's not easy to actually come to this age also. So if you are growing older, there's no shame in it.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
So guys, one question for someone, I mean, because I meet so many women who've been trying to style themselves and look good. One problem which I have been facing with a lot of my clients is that obviously keeping their hair open is one of the best answers they have when they're getting ready, which we've already discussed.
Yeah.
But what about the frizzy hair problem? How can I help them overcome that? Or give them a simple tip, because I would only trust you all to give me that answer. So help me, how can they overcome that frizzy hair problem?
So I think what they need to understand in that is the texture of hair.
Yeah.
We women in India have different kind of textures. Few have straight hair, few have wavy hair, few have wavy to curly hair. Some like to style, some don't like to style. So depending on the texture of the hair, we need to educate our clients that you can't just keep your hair open and brush it if it's curly. It's going to get frizzy,
Exactly.
right? So
I think 90% of Indian women have wavy to curly hair.
I agree.
Like
Yes.
wavy hair at least. Very few people have straight hair. So like she rightly said, it's very important to know the texture that you have. If you have curls, don't live in denial that you have curly hair.
Yes.
Please
Yes.
start the curly hair routine. It's very simple and there's nothing more beautiful than wearing your curly hair. Lot of our clients still cannot accept the fact that their hair is curly.
Curly.
ये बचपन में हमारे बाल सीधे हुआ करते थे, अभी suddenly curly
हाँ,
हो गए.
ये क्या हो गया हमारे साथ?
I mean, I'm sorry guys, I don't have an answer for that, what happened in those years and how your hair transformed into curly hair, but we can help you with what you have today. So great products really help depending on your scalp and your hair
Yeah.
type. So the biggest mistake people make is while choosing their shampoos and conditioners, your shampoo is meant for your scalp, your conditioner is meant for your hair.
Yes.
Correct.
So a lot of people just choose, oh my hair is so dry, should I use a moisturizing shampoo? But your scalp is oily,
Oh.
you know, so that leads to so much built up and then you tend to
Exactly.
shampoo more often and that leads to more dryness, more frizziness. So
Right.
use a cleansing shampoo if your scalp is oily and use a moisturizing mask when your hair is dry.
Yeah.
Leave-ins, there are some amazing products in the market that have come and you just have to basically do it. Take an effort and just do it. Like I don't feel the need to use heat every day.
Yeah.
You don't feel
Yeah.
because you're doing something right back home.
Maybe.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Like I'm an absolute oily scalp girl, and I cannot use heat on my scalp because it's only going to make it more oily through the day.
Absolutely. Yeah.
So
yeah.
understanding your scalp type and your hair type and then
Very
picking products is the most
Correct.
important. I think that would be the answer for what you're trying to ask or tell your clients,
Yeah.
that they need to understand their scalp type, their hair type and the texture that they have. And according to that, they can then create their look and keep their hair open, pin it, however they like
Yeah.
it.
Fair
Yeah.
enough. I mean, I think that would really help anyone who's
Yeah,
hearing
For sure,
this.
for sure.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Thank you for asking that.
Yeah. So I think this brings us to the end of the podcast that we are hosting. Thank you
Thank
so
you
much
so
for
much
coming.
for joining us.
Yes.